today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV.
I don't know whose glasses I got on. I got somebody's glasses on, but they was at the building. I put them on.
Testing, 1, 2. This one is just for you. I know I'm live and I'm bringing it to you right here in Detroit. Before we start the show, I just want to say a big shout out to Atari, Jumbi, Emmeline King, the instrumentalists that put that together for me, the little rap we wrote to open up United Gospel Explosion TV. And you know, I just love that opening. You guys know I say that all the time, because it says I'm a gangster for God and I'm spreading the word. And you know, for me, spreading the word is touching you. So let me touch the states that's affiliated with us. I got to say Wanda Counts right now. I think she's down in Miami, Florida doing it for us. Brandon Reed, one of the baddest film artists out there in Miami. I just want to give a special shout out. I still need you. You know, I need you. Virgin Islands, you know, thanks for the fashionista out there. My man put on one of the biggest fashion shows on the island every year, and I love him for that. Man, IQ, you know what it is, baby. I couldn't get there this year, but the love was right there with you, and you know that. The Browns out in Cali, man, you guys keep doing what you're doing. I know Isaac is kicking out hot music. Came straight from Ravens home, where he became one of the biggest stars in Cali. But what I like about him is he still comes back here every year and give away book packs and stuff for the kids in school time. So it's all about your work and what you're doing out here. And, you know, they say I'll be out here a little while, but I tell y'all, just hold on, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Because we still turning up and it's getting hotter. Because guess what? This is a good news TV show, and I want people to come from every walk that's doing some walking, and from every talk that's doing some talking. Now, if you're going to be quiet and not walking, just sitting there like a mouse, get in the corner, get out the way, because we might run you over. I don't want to hurt nobody. But that puts me on cue with some of the queens I have in the house today. I have Gina T from Gina T Fashion. So now y'all don't know. They label her the queen.
Okay.
The queen of Midwest fashion. I'm talking about the United States. This ain't no, I'm talking about the United States. And she gone out and forth and back and forth always. And you see her in Atlanta and New York more than here almost. And we be missing her. So when we get her, she came into the studio to talk about something that's hot. Can I say it? Hot
and ready.
And it's partying with a purpose, because these are some of the most powerful women you're going to see out here on this walkway. Some of the biggest sponsors on the walkway. And that's December. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm talking about December. That's this month on the 15th. It's Sunday.
Yes.
So Gina T, and I also have the queen executive, Veronique Chantel. You know what it is, Veronique. One of our hostess with the mostest. Every now and then she come back home. But,
every now and then.
But we love it. I mean, this is what we do. You know, we see them grow up and take wings and fly, and that's what it's all about, right, Gina?
That's right. That's
now,
right.
You've been inspiring people to fly a long time, and it came a lot from your story on the runway. First of all, tell them about the show, the Black and White Ball, because this ain't no regular party, but it's still what I call a party with a purpose. It's bringing business people together.
Yes.
It's making it happen.
Yes, it is. So it's the Black and White Fashion Ball, the 7th annual Black and White Fashion Ball. And I love seeing people shine. I just love it.
Come on.
And I'm so happy about this show, because I have not done a show in the last 3 years, because I've been working really hard with my boy Will Phelps. Shout out to Will.
Right.
Thank you, Will, for all the opportunities. Okay. And this Black and White Fashion Ball is very special. I didn't expect for it to take off this big. I don't know why I didn't expect that. because a lot of people been waiting on it to come back.
Absolutely.
You know, and so it's back.
It's back. Here we go.
It's back. It is back.
Drum roll. We asked him for a drum roll next time.
Okay. We're putting a drum roll behind that, baby. And it's been so amazing. And I have some great people that I'm working with. Queen Executive being one.
Yes.
Veronique Chantel. I love her. I'm going to try not to be crying because when I get to talk about these women, I just be like, oh my God, bless me so much with this woman. OMG. Thank you, God.
Wow.
And it's just, it fills me up with joy on the inside when you have good people around you, you know. And Brandy Burns,
Yes.
oh, that's my baby, but my mama at the same time.
Oh, yeah. She don't play either, y'all.
She do not play.
No joke.
She don't play. People be getting mad at Brandy a little bit because, you know, she's the mama. She is. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, it's all good because normally I do things a lot by myself. I don't have a lot of help like that. So for these ladies to come in and say, hey, we got you. We got you. That fills my soul up. You know, it's very hard to find good people, first of all.
Right.
And just having these two women stand by my side the way that they have been in this last past year has been phenomenal. So I'm trying to keep my
Keep your bearings under. Keep your feet on.
because I'm crying under these glasses a little bit because it is a joy. So it's like to have you guys around and to see real sisterhood is like amazing. You know,
Well, it's the power of the woman this year, at any rate, and you know that. And we're not just saying that because of Kamala Harris running for president, but it is a symbolism of the sign of the times.
Yes.
And I think it's so timely to have teams like we have to touch the world, because we're a world-touching group. Don't get you wrong.
Yes.
If you come on this show or Gina's fashion show or these things they do, we invite all races
Yes.
in. Ricky in this one.
That's right.
We're going to have Corda in there, the Asians, everybody going to get that. But understand, there's a power in having your own as well.
Absolutely.
And we want to recognize that, because this is the inner team I'm bringing in today. You know, Big Willie Will been down here. I say Will.
We miss you, Will.
But
Yes, you
we all,
will. Can't
we
wait
all
to
on
see
the
him Sunday.
same love thing. And you know, when you saw the, you know, you heard the record, What's Love Got to Do with It? And I must say this, Veronique, absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Because if ain't no love in it, you ain't doing nothing. And that's the flow I
right.
feel.
If it ain't
Come
love in
on.
it, don't bring it to me.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's the
I'm
flow
okay
I
with not
feel.
having it.
Yes. If
the
it ain't
flow I
love,
feel.
it ain't real.
I
Come
don't
on.
want it. I don't want it.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yes. Love changes things. Love
Yes.
conquers.
Yes.
Love heals.
Oh, come on
Love
now.
restores.
Yes.
Love encourages and love uplifts.
Come on.
And sis, thank you so much for saying those kind words. You know, it is a blessing. It's an honor and a privilege to be working alongside you. This last year has been, oh, you're going to make me cry.
I'm sorry.
It has been,
Y'all get some napkins on.
Absolutely.
I know,
out there.
right?
This is just how it is with
it's
this
been
group.
absolutely amazing. And this 7th annual fashion ball, Black and White Fashion Ball, it's a blessing and a privilege for me to be here and to be working and to be a producer of the Black and White Fashion Ball.
Can I pull the covers off of some Veronique? A lot of y'all don't know, we don't look like what we've been through this group.
Yes,
Because we've all had some, you know, a lot of people see when you're walking in the positive light, when you standing up for God, when you're doing your thing, still having fun. They just figured the whole world is fun, you know. But you know, we have our bruises, we have our lumps. Veronique is a cancer survivor and still fighting in the flat.
I
And
am
being- and
conquering,
being
battling,
able-
and defeating
Come on.
this
Yes.
affliction.
Come on, she got something called Beauty in the Battle.
Yes.
When she
Beauty in
came
the
to my
Battle.
show first, I was like, wait a minute, what you talking about? And then when she told her story, you know, it fits so many of our stories, you know. So again, I say this, Gina, we partnering with a purpose because,
Yes.
you know, I stand up and for adult men, mature men that's 50 plus, you know, I stand up for them. I don't mind walking the runway for them to let them know. You ain't got to sit down. You can keep going. 'Cause I ain't got to
right.
sit down yet.
You ain't got to sit down. Who said
come on,
you're
make the
too
next
old to
movie.
stand up?
make the next movie, make the next hit.
Okay.
But we're gonna do those things, you know,
Yes.
and that's because I'm gonna say this: greater is He that's in us than he that's in the world. So when we touch the world, I think we should touch it with a certain amount of class, which we do in the
Okay.
fashion show. It just fit right there. And not only that, you know, the vibe, good vibes.
Good vibes
Yes.
only.
Good vibes
know,
only.
Good vibes only.
They might not fit my ideology exactly,
Yeah.
Gina, you know, but have ideology of your own that fits the program.
Absolutely.
right.
So come in and
right.
put your good into our good.
Yes.
And then we do it
and you know
better.
what that makes?
What does that
It
mean?
makes love.
Ooh. That's Gina Love right there,
That's
y'all.
Gina Love.
That's Gina
talking. It
Love.
makes
She came out.
love. Love is the most powerful word in the world to me.
Mm.
And I think that if a lot of us show each other the love that we so deserve, right?
Yes.
That will be greater.
Mm.
You know, and I don't think a lot of people they so afraid of the word. It's they're afraid of the word love.
Yeah.
Why are we so afraid to love on each other? It's
Oh
so
my goodness.
ridiculous to me when I see people just hating and mad at each other for what? Okay, stop it.
And we're going to step over a lot of that. Because when I say step over it, you know, when you travel and get out here and go to trying to do something positive, guess what, you guys? It's still going to be some negative energy that exists.
I walk away from that.
But you have the right.
Yeah,
You have the
have
right.
the right to walk
Absolutely.
away.
You have the right to walk away from it. And I
Exit
call it
to the
step
left.
over it because, you know, don't come to me telling me nothing negative about Queens, the Queens, because it's
Okay.
so many of y'all powerful Queens doing what you do. I'm missing Denise Agua today, one of our other hostess with the mostest.
Miss Denise.
Kelly, she got better. We prayed for her last week, and
Yes,
she told us she
amen.
got a lot better. She putting it together and doing what she do. And it's
Wonderful.
it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that we can step up to the plate.
Exactly.
But let's talk about the 15th.
Yeah.
How exciting can we? I mean, this is exciting, Detroit. And give them where the time, give them the location,
Sounds
and
good.
give them how to get with you to get the few tickets that's left.
Okay, so it's going to be this Sunday, September the 15th. It will be at the Elks Ballroom in Royal Oak, Michigan. Okay, so y'all come on, get y'all tickets. The doors for the VIP reception industry mix and mingle will start
Yes.
at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Be on time, y'all, because you know how we do. We be
Come early to get a good seat. Let me
Fashionable
tell the truth. Come early to get you a good seat.
Come on early,
Come early.
get them good
Get your
seats.
tickets early so you can take advantage of the
That's right.
VIP reception.
Yes.
Walk the red carpet. Come and be fierce yourself. It's an opportunity to come with your best confidence, I'll
Yes,
say.
come with your best outfit because I want to see everybody looking fly.
Yes, and your
No
black
gym
and
shoes
white.
allowed. No sportswear. No
Yeah, no
sportswear.
playing
Keep the
around.
sportswear at home,
Right.
okay, or for the gym because this ain't it.
So you ain't getting in if you come looking like you just came off the
No,
basketball
please do
court.
not come off
That
the
ain't
basketball
happening.
court. Go home,
No
take a shower, put
effort.
on some clothes, okay?
No effort, no entry.
The idea of a ball, I mean, this goes way back to me, the biblical times, because when they talk about the scarlet and the lady in purple and the alabaster box and the beautiful fragrances and the beautiful way we presented ourselves as kings and queens, listen to me, even before we were slaves, check your history out. When you look at some of the queens of Egypt, they dress and adorn. And sometimes when I see Gina's fashions, I think she be going there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where is she from? What time zone? Because they coming out and they stepping. I'm saying that it's a different atmosphere, a different level of
Yes.
confidence that the artists, even the models have. But when they come in and get started and they go walking on that stage.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you tearing some walls down, Gina. You tearing some
Okay.
walls down. You
And that's what I plan to do. I've been planning that for 25 years, and I want people like me on the runway. I want to see people like me on the runway more and more. All
Absolutely.
shapes, all sizes, all heights. You know, I want to see that, and it does help build confidence.
And that's one of the things that really allows you to stand out because you accept everyone. Gina, you exude love, you know? And those models walk in there, and just over this past year, I've seen how you have poured into the lives of these young people, and it is amazing.
Thank you.
The way that they love you, respect you, cling to you.
Absolutely.
And they know that they're
Absolutely.
holding on to something good. So that is beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. And you can't find that everywhere.
It's so hard to find that.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It is.
growing up, I didn't have that. So for me, it was something that I yearned for a very long time.
Yes.
Is to be shown love. So a lot of things stem from childhood,
Yes.
you know, but how do you change that for our community? How do you change it? You don't have to go through the same thing you grew up in. You can change the world by wanting to be better,
That's
wanting to do
right.
better,
That's
wanting to
right.
have better, you know, and it's okay.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. That's all
Everybody
it
put
takes.
their piece into the puzzle.
Yes.
And so I'm just happy to have so many powerful puzzle pieces. You know, when I bring these women in, or the people, the men, whoever we bringing in, yes, it's to show their good work, but it's also to show my audience, you know, what you see them doing.
Yes.
We expect you to come be a part of these things. And
Yes,
the second half of the show, I'm going to be talking about a lot of casting opportunities coming up
Yes.
in Detroit. Because guess what? We ain't stopped making movies yet either. Yep, your boy's still
right.
popping. And when I'm out there with these energetic, I'll say, these good vibes, everybody moving forward to saying go, it just puts me in battle mode. I'm grabbing the ball. Give me the ball, coach. And look, we want to go for some
Put
touchdowns,
me in,
Gina.
Coach.
Put me in.
Coach.
Put me in.
That's right.
But this is the ability, and this is, I feel like, not just Detroit's, but the world can come in and audition for these movies we have, and some Hollywood people will be there. But guess what? You just important in my mind as you there. I can't pay you what they're going to get paid. That's not going to happen because they built a brand. And once you build a brand, you have a worth. Your brand is your worth. For anybody doing fashion, anybody selling cars, anybody doing, I'm talking about even hot dogs, Gina. You know, I can say take brand X, take brand C, but if I say ballpark, then you know ballpark is a frame. You know how it go. You built a brand around that. And I remember when I was studying marketing, I said, why is that? Why is that hot dog actually better? He said, because we told them so. So you got to take the time to tell people how good you are. Tell people that you're walking on top. I'm telling you, I'm gangster for God because I put them first. But that's my brand. So
Absolutely.
they respect me, even though they know I'm a little wild and loose, a little crazy. That's me. He gave it to me that way. But how did he give it to you? What was your brand? What did he put in you to bring forward? And Gina, I hope and pray that through all of this, people begin to find their voice,
Absolutely.
find their brand,
That's right.
realize that they can be not just the vice president, but he had the audacity.
Okay.
Don't get me going, y'all. I'm gonna kick my shoes off in a minute. Had the audacity to step towards the lion that had been there before, roaring lion. I gotta give that to Trump. If he don't do nothing else, he roared and kept everybody off balance.
Yeah, boy.
For years, he reminded me of an old pimp or something that would smack you in the mouth and say, "You like that, didn't you? You like," and you turn around and shake your head, yeah. But it's time to be normal. It's time to be civil again. It's time to be great again.
Yes, it is.
And I'm looking for us's, like you say, people that look like you,
Exactly.
How about that?
to stand up for where we at as well. And,
That's right.
and how about that, Queen said. Queen, out of the things you've been up and down in,
Yes.
inspire some young women to know that when they worst day come,
Ooh.
when they find a cancer coming, when they find a bad day coming, how do you pick yourself up and keep going through that?
Ooh.
It's okay.
Well, you know, I draw strength and courage from sharing my journey. I also draw criticism, and I just spoke about this on my social media. And recently, I found out I had to go through. I'm starting radiation. I'm actually starting radiation the day after the fashion ball.
Oh, wow.
And some people might cave. Some people may fold. But I said, okay, you know what, Cancer? You want to come for me? Come on, ding, ding, let's go. And I'm fighting.
That's right.
Come
And
on.
now
Yes.
my fight has shifted. And so, whereas before I didn't play about me, I really don't play about me. I protect my peace. I protect my energy. I pay attention to what I'm putting in my body. Trying to prepare myself for that last appointment. It was rough, you know. I tell people all the time, don't get confused and don't get it twisted if you see a wig, a dress, and some makeup. Because you don't know from the last time you saw me in a wig and a dress, you know, what I was going through. It is a struggle, but I push. And so to any woman that is out there, all of my beauties in the battle, I encourage you, push. Even when you think you can't push anymore, you press and you keep going. What motivates me is, and I joke about this, I know what the Lord delivered me from, you know? So if he brought me through all of that back there, he's not about to tap out on me now.
He ain't leaving you.
That's right.
So if the
He's
Lord's
not
not
leaving
going
you.
to tap out on me, I'm not giving up on myself. I'm pushing.
And you got work to do.
I got work to do. I got fashion shows to produce, TV shows to do. I
Absolutely.
got a podcast.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. And Gina, I got to say this. You've had ups and downs in this business. And
Yes.
people don't know, I knew Gina T back when she had the place. Even, wow, I go way back with Gina T as I think about it. Even before the place in the Renaissance, was it? You had the place in the mall. In the I think it was the Renaissance or the Omni, but anyway, your store.
Mm-hmm.
And she still has a store right now.
And I had 8 locations.
8 locations.
8.
So what we want to let them know about you is that how on your worst day, because when you build these things, I don't care how spiritual we are, whatever, every now and then bills become due.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know how you're going to pay them. So I guess that does become spiritual.
Yes.
But through those worst days, what was your spiritual journey like through all of this? Because I know we see you out popping, we having fun, everything. But we know, and she doesn't show that to us, you know, which, you know, a good parent don't show the child when the cabinet's really bad. They just give them something to eat.
Absolutely.
But on those days, what did it take you to get through? What were you actually facing? And what was your spiritual journey like through all of this? You see, I'm trying to see that end of it.
You know, I always, and thanks to my mom, she sent us to church even if she didn't go. We had to get up and go. You're going to church today.
Yeah, I remember the days. You ain't
You're
going to
getting
the
out
movie
of,
if you don't.
You're
Yeah.
getting out of here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
today.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I've always had some spirituality within me. I've always believed that anything that you want, you could just pray about it and it will come true. I've always believed that in my soul as a kid. And that's what I've been doing my whole life.
Wow.
And even when it's tough, sometimes I cry about it because it's okay to cry. And it's okay to have those emotions. It's okay for that.
Yes.
But while you crying, you better be praying.
Come on.
Come
While
on
you
now.
crying, you better be praying.
That's a word right there.
I'm telling you, okay? It's a whole word. And it's tough. And it be
While
tough
you
right now.
crying, you
People
better be
people
praying.
be thinking I got money right now. They be looking at me like, ooh, she got some money. I know she got some money. Baby, let me tell you, I got some bills.
And that's the funny part about it. Successful shows or successful journeys. The things that you were lacking, which could be sometimes finance or money, the things that weren't actually there when people thought they were. Within a second, a flicker of an eye, those things happen. I remember when I had did a couple of successful shows, and it was, you know, all out of pocket. I was pushing uphill. I think it was with 105 then, you know. But at any rate, the radio station, everyone had put their support. They said, well, Thomas, we can't do this one no more. It's been a month. But I can see the people. I could feel the vibe. I could feel the energy. Every show we did, people would be hanging out after the show, just wanting more.
Wow.
And I said, you know what? I'll cover it myself. And do you know how it works, Gina? Is
Yeah.
just when the enemy starts trying to get in the way,
That's right.
God come with that real boomerang
Okay.
punch on them. Boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
And something
Every
happened.
single time.
And that next day, we had the Michigan Inn up there, the end over on 8 Mile. And anyway, that next day, the parking lot went being from halfway full, and I pulled up just after the week I took it over. And I couldn't even get in my own parking lot, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's
my
successful!"
Right.
And it just
do.
happens so fast. And
Yes.
for what success is, what you're calling success, a lot of people call success is the amount of money they have in their pocket. I never considered
Not
that.
bad.
It's not.
Because I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a risk taker.
Yep.
So sometimes you make money on these things, and guess what? Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
But you follow your passion.
I
you
love
follow
that.
your dream.
You have to.
You follow what God
You
gave
have
you.
to. You have to.
And bust the doors open.
Bust
I'm
the
saying.
doors are wide open.
I'm
okay?
not afraid today to
Let me
stand
tell
up,
you, we kicking down doors.
That's right.
tear down
We
walls.
tearing down walls. We building it out. We building it up.
right.
Okay.
And I feel that to me, my journey is a grace journey. It wasn't anything I had did so good. I did go to a few schools. I got a couple of degrees and stuff like that. But not that I was ever that smart or even that. It was just like something gave me an ear to hear my own spirit that he had put, when he talked to it, he said do something like this TV show, Start Uniting the Gospel Explosion TV. I'm like, what? I got Jamaican Me Crazy going. I'm going to be building houses. Well, you can't mean me. But here we are all these years later, and it still exists.
Absolutely.
And that was because my big brother RJ came in with the army. He said, Torrance, come over and do something. Who knew? In the opening of the show, Gina, just to show you how this works, because I know you're going to have a reality show soon. Mix be talking into existence.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a reality show. Y'all gonna be like, dang,
But-
Gina.
But here we go. Remember, Torrance said that first on TV
Okay.
Live. So hopefully I'll be the one that produces it. But anyway, as you see these things that fall in place, it's always what you call a ram in the bush. Y'all know what a ram in the bush is? It's when you didn't even know it was there. You didn't really know how you was going to pay that next bill. You didn't know how that blessing was coming from. You ain't know how you were going to make it.
Lord,
But you
no.
look over in the bush, and there go your answer.
And it's right on
Well, y'all going to make me jump up and down.
I'm
here.
telling you.
I'm
You about to
dancing
make
in
me
my
jump
seat.
up and down.
I'm dancing in my seat. But that's what a ram in the bush is. And I'm saying we have rams in the bush. Rams us. More than one, plural rams us. However you say that.
Yes.
Rams is us.
I
But
know I
they
do.
in the bush and they waiting for us because
Waiting.
I know that he, like you say, he ain't come this far
Ooh,
not to give you the step to go forward.
that's
I'm
right.
telling
He
you.
ain't bring you
That's
this far.
right.
And I just see that. I just see that all around the work that we're doing here.
Yes.
I'm asking them, and I told Gina T and Brenda Queens, I told them to call the people and tell them to tune in because guess what, you guys,
Right.
this thing is something, but it's only as big as we make it.
That's right.
And you hear me say that quite often. This show is only as big as we make it. It's a huge show to begin with, but if you don't tell nobody, you ain't gonna see it. So it's only as big as we make it, you guys. I'm asking y'all for the 15th. Y'all make it big this Sunday. Let somebody know that we out here partying with a purpose. It's not a joke. Tell them where it's at again, Gina T, before we shut off.
Yes, indeed. So it will be at the Elks Bar Room in Royal Oak, Michigan. And if you need a ticket and you want to come out, you could just give me a call at 313-434-9597 or Veronique Chantel at
947-948-7776.
and then that's what it is. Or also, you can also go on our social media platforms,
Yes.
Gina T Fashion on all platforms, and then check us out. You can inbox us, DM us, send us a message.
Get on our VIP list. You know you want to be in the building.
Yeah, come
You
on.
should be there, you guys.
You should
I'm
be
telling
there.
you.
It's gonna be some
Party
amazing
with a
people there.
purpose, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. We putting it down. Hey, look, come in. Don't come in there toe up from the floor up. Come in there
Please.
like you're really going somewhere
That's
because
right.
this is a fashion ball. It's about time we put that kind of excellence.
Not a cabaret.
It's
In
not
front
a
of
not a
us.
cabaret.
party. This is a
Ooh.
fashion ball.
It's a
So yeah,
fashion
come in
ball.
and be ready to sit up there, even in the audience, and look pretty in the audience. We'll
Yes.
be taking pictures of you. Hey, we love you guys. Stay tuned. It's the first half. Y'all stay tuned. We got some exciting things happening.
Yeah.
And you watching United Gospel Explosion TV. Guess what? It's a good news TV show. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Gospel explosion, united. Gospel explosion. TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion. TV, United Gospel Explosion. TV, United Gospel Explosion. TV, United Gospel Explosion. TV.
Watkins Broadcasting is going worldwide. Now you can watch Detroit's own WHPR on your TV from anywhere in the world. No matter where you are, you can stay in the know with WHPR TV and Roku. You can get your easy-to-install Roku box from wherever you shop for your entertainment gear. Once your Roku box is connected to your TV and internet, go to the channel store on the home menu of the Roku box. Enter WHPR TV in the search engine and add it to your channels. That's it. That's all you need to get the best in entertainment, news, and talk, no matter where you are. Roku brings all of your favorites to your TV. Netflix, Hulu Plus, Crackle, HBO Go, and now WHPR TV, Detroit Live.
Maureen Jackson thought she had it all until she was faced
Watkins
with the challenges
Broadcasting
of
is-
raising an autistic child. Inspired by autism is her brutally honest journey filled with heartbreak and triumph. Get your copy and find the support you deserve today by visiting www.claudinejackson.tv.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Mattered. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
Hi, this is LaWanda,
This is RJ Watkins.
coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Gospel Explosion. TV. Gospel Explosion. TV. Gospel Explosion. TV. Gospel Explosion. TV.
Hey, United Gospel Explosion
Okay.
TV. Hey, is that a hip hop thing that Torrance doing now?
Okay.
Oh,
That's
oh my God, and hip hop and people and singing and oh my
But what about the
God.
lady with this long voice, though?
Oh my God. You got Emily King in there. You got Gina T in there. You got Beatrice in there, Chantel in there.
Okay.
Now you got the Kima here. We brought another young lady on. Hey. How are you, the Kima? And say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Okay, that's lifting them up. Gina T back with us. Say hey, Gina.
Hey, everybody.
You see what it is. Hey, listen, y'all. Welcome back to the second half of United Gospel Explosion TV. We doing our thing because you know it's a good news TV show. And I always say who knew because a lot of people ain't know. They just bringing in people. What you doing next to it? Who else you gonna have it? Well, Martha Reeves been here. LJ Reynolds came into the set. Oh, man, I can just go on and on. Billy Paul, before he left, was right here in the United Gospel Explosion TV, sat down and told us he loved God. And you know, if you don't love God, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? But we know our essence, Takima, and this is where we were pulling from, that you know, with our faith, with our spiritual energies, with the right vibe and connection like we have, there's nothing standing in our way of succeeding, right?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
And I know you've been a part of Gina T Fashions, and tell us a little about that experience. What was it? What has it been like to walk with Gina?
It has been phenomenal. I like have a whole nother family. I literally have a whole nother family. When I kind of walked on the set, I met Gina through Will. Because I had met Will a few times because he was party promoting whatever, and it was my birthday and I went to an event and he advertised about the one event, and I asked like, hey, do they need some models? Modeling is something I always wanted to do. My family used to do it a lot, but I was too young to actually do it with them. And then it just came at a good time. I had just lost my mom and I was trying to find like my new normal. So it was something to push me out of the house.
So tell me, so you didn't have really the model experience, but you had the desire. And so you met with Gina T, right?
I did.
And how did you go from there to actually walking on one of the stages? I mean, what was that journey like?
Gina is the bomb. First of all, we have to say that. She's very
Bomb,
talented.
you telling your age, girl.
She's very talented.
But that's a good thing. No, you ain't. I'm sorry.
She's very talented, but she's very humble.
Yes.
So it's like stepping into that environment. Like I said, they wasn't just family. Now it's like I walked into a family. Everybody was warm. Everybody was welcoming. It wasn't any funny acting thing going on, and everybody was helpful. You know, so it was like, oh, hey, you need to do this. Ooh, try this. You know, so it was a lot of suggestions. It was a lot of helpfulness. You know, we just kind of look out for each other. We do that. It's normal. It's like what life should be about, what, you know, our community should be for each other, that it kind of lacks in 2024. It's there.
I love that. I love that. So you part of the team now?
For sure.
Okay. And the Gina T plane is lifted.
Oh,
and the next touchdown is?
Oh, the next touchdown is the black and white
Come on
ball.
now. Come on now. Tell us about
through.
it.
Don't miss it.
They'll come through. And we've been turning up. Gina, we had some exciting times with Bagali Furs and Leathers yesterday. We had a little fun with them.
Yeah, we did.
Give them a little, don't tell them everything, but give them a little preview of what they can expect. Just a slight touch.
You know, it will be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. If you want to see, you better get your ticket and come see.
Hey,
but we have some great
exceptional.
designers. Great designers.
Yes.
Bagali Leather. We have Vintage 1701. We have Black Excellence by Jason Sims. And I am so excited because these designers was handpicked. I don't promote everybody at the same time because this is what I do with my brand. I can't do shows with 20 people or 10. That might be a bit much for me because by the time my clothes is off the runway, no one actually can remember who it was. So I try not to promote more than 5 to 6 designers at a time. So the designers that I have right now are some phenomenal people. I don't care if we do the same thing.
Right.
You can make gowns and do my shows.
Right. Absolutely.
Because it's no competition. We are in the same industry.
Right.
Let's make it happen for each other.
Wow.
So I think that a lot of times people think, oh, well, yes, it's a conflict of interest. It's not, because it's not a competition. You know, so I love promoting our designers here because we are becoming a more fashionable industry. It's more designers coming out in the Detroit industry now.
Right.
And I'm very, very, very happy to be one of the leaders of that.
Absolutely. And that's the beauty of this thing. It's a door that is open. And when you see an open door, I'm not talking about anybody. If you see an open door and where you're at hasn't been comfortable or you need more, guess what? It's a door that's open right now. Detroit is known for, and I say this in not a bad way, but they're known to wait and see. They're known to wait until you're successful and then jump on.
Around.
I'm saying this is the time.
This is the time.
Because she's already successful. It may not be in your mind or whatnot because she's already doing it on a consistent basis. That's my That's my view of success, Gina. When I go in the supermarket, I don't know if they're making money or not. I just know they open the right times.
Exactly.
So they're successful when they open the right times. And you've been opening, you've been putting it out here. So to me, that's the biggest view of success, the consistency of you being open with your brand.
Yes.
And the beauty of it right now is that Detroit has an opportunity. You might not make this show. Come look at this show. Be a part of this show on the 15th.
That's right.
In Royal Oak.
Yes.
Say the hall.
The Elks Ballroom
You
in
better-
Royal Oak, Michigan.
Get down to the Elks Ballroom in Royal Oak, Michigan. Just Google that. Everything will come up and direct you right to it.
That's right.
But you can come and be a part. Introduce yourself to Gina T. She takes the time to actually.
Everybody.
Woo!
I
She-
want to show some love. You know, come show
she's
some
a
love
hugger.
to us. I'm a hugger.
She's a hugger. She's a
I
blesser. She
I
gonna
do
bless
love.
you
I
with
be
something.
hugging on everybody. I do. I do.
She gonna bless you with something. So you guys come down and be a part of that. And because let me ask you, D, what was the last line of work, or what regular line of work do you do?
I am a supervisor at the post office.
Supervisor at the post office. So you have a wide spectrum of people you deal with on a regular basis.
I do,
You know what a vibe is,
for sure.
and you know a bad vibe, and you know a good vibe.
Definitely.
How far has these good vibes taken you? Your energy, the place you were at when you met her. You say you had just lost a loved one. What did this love vibe do? Because you know, little love bug over there. What did that vibe do to blow you into a better position?
It carried me a lot. So I didn't, I really came out of the funk I was in, because I was in a little funk.
You ain't got to say no more, but you came out.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, that's really what this ministry is all about,
Yes,
bringing
yes.
people out. You know, this is your day. This is your day out there. You've had the opportunity. You may have wanted, always dreamed about being a model, or beyond that, getting into the fashion industry. She has a wealth of knowledge. Gina has created a couple of brands for me. I came with a Richie Rich brand, and that brand was strictly for people that love to walk the red carpet, that have opportunities to walk the red carpet. A lot of us making the films, we regularly go to each other's red carpets and things like that. You may have wanted to go to a professional event, classy event, definitely champagne type event. And this was the opportunity to actually have clothes made by designers. And I searched out designers to make different pieces for me. And she made a beautiful piece for me. You guys have to see it sometime. I'll be modeling one of her pieces in the show Sunday. She allows me to do that. And look, I'm representing senior swag, and I'll say that.
Senior swag.
You know,
I
50,
like that.
50 plus swag, where you can come
50
out
plus.
and guess what? Guess
Love it.
what? A lot of 50 pluses still got it. I gotta
yeah.
send you over to TCBC, my man Steve Thompson over on Tire, man. You know, where all the Motown bands come in. They do a jam session every Wednesday at TCBC, and but a lot of the crowd there is that singer swag crowd, and you know, they like the hip hop crowd too. They like the R&B crowd too. So let us all blend together in that motion of
Yes.
love. Where are we going? We're
that.
going to the top with that.
Which I love that. I just feel like the older people teach the young people, you know, and we need more mentors
Absolutely.
in our community to help these young people understand how to enjoy themselves without drama,
Right.
how to put the guns down and hug somebody. That's important to me.
And I
It's
say
really
partying with a
important.
purpose, Gina, because
Okay.
again, my mother, a lot of our mothers, they gave the fish fries and the card parties and all that stuff just to pay the rent. I'm just saying, maybe not your mama. I'm just talking about my mama now, because she don't mind me talking about her.
I remember the card parties.
You come in there
The house
and we
parties.
hang out till it's over and go count the money up and make $5.
Right.
But this is how we survive with that good vibe, you know. And I think, and I know it was nothing but God. This is God-fearing women, but they had their fish fries, y'all, and they played their
telling
tongue
you.
and whatever, and they survived off of it. But if you ask me where she had us Sunday morning, we would be sitting right up there in church, the front row.
That's right.
And they hit you on the back of the head if you fell asleep. But it's a thing of love. It was a thing of sharing those good vibes. It was a thing of family, because you felt like a family, everyone that came into to that tight circle. And I get that same feeling with you, Gina. You got an old, she a young old school. She a young old school. But because
I love the fact you say I'm young. Yeah.
She a young old school because well, you look young and you don't tell her, but I don't know.
Okay,
but,
hey, I'm 50. I love my
Take
age.
what?
Okay, I'll take that age all day.
Come on, black don't crack.
Okay, I just
Black
turned
don't crack.
50 this year.
Here we go
okay?
moving, y'all. The beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. And that's where we're going. We're rolling down, we're rolling down walls that would separate us before good-looking women versus women that went to church. Women that went to church were good-looking women to me, too. But people always felt that distinction. I want a church woman. I want a street woman. Let's just get a woman that loves God.
Exactly.
And take them right where they're at. What if you meet people the way God meets us, right where we were at? Dika, if he waited for me to get perfect, he would never talk to me because I ain't got there yet. So this is the beauty of where we're coming from with this thing.
Yes.
I'm proud, and I feel like it's a threshold as we introduce fashion on this major scale.
Yes.
To our audience. And Gina T has everyday clothes at her shop. But you can go in there and get that contour.
Yeah, couture.
Plus something you never seen before.
Yes.
For the red carpet, for your church anniversary, for your
custom made,
school prom. Custom made, one of a kind.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the beauty of where we're at with this. And it's on the world-class level, too.
Yes.
I'm going to say this to you as we got about 10 more good minutes. I want to be able to represent them, the audience out there.
Yes.
And I'm giving them reasons to come. And the reasons that you can come on the 15th, and I must say this, the 15th is very important to me as well. Yes. It's because you're meeting a person that's in the middle of their grind. She's been grinding as long as I knew her, 20 years or so. But it's still the middle of her grind because it's not as high as, and I can see this, it's not as high as God is going to take her because her heart is about touching other people. And that's what this thing is all about.
Yes, it is.
You know, I'm giving this to my audience out there. At one point, a crowd was talking about Jesus, because he went over and hung out what they called the Republicans or the publicans or the tax collector's house, which was, that was the spot then. So Jesus went over hanging out with them, and they ran up to him, Master, what you doing? You're going to the wrong house. That's the dirty house over there. You might see anything in there. And his reply to them was, I'm not here. I'm a physician. And I'm not here for those that are well. You are already well. You already got God. You already know the Lord. You already there. But I'm here to go off into the places like the sinner's house. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
And he said, and through there, I might gain one. And to me, that was the most beautiful thing because, it justified my life in a way that, I've always been, had a penchant to talk to the sinner as well because that's who I am. And if truthfully, and I'm putting this out, I don't want to take y'all all out there, that's who we all are.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why we anything is grace. Because it's not by yourself you save, it's but by grace. Mm-hmm. So I want you scripture brothers to get with me and argue that point with me. Because until you can go out and touch what I call everyday folk like Jesus did, we missing the whole mark.
Yeah.
We missing the whole mark. Because love is as love does.
Yes.
And you ain't going to tell me you love the man and you ain't loving his sons and daughters out here. So let's get out here and show some love, show some compassion.
Yes.
I remember that a lady once told me in church that girl's skirt, what girl? The one sitting in front on the left-hand side. She actually punked this girl out the whole crowd of people on the left-hand side with the skirt up to her waist, whatever. Shit, why they got her here? And I just told her, I said, I don't see the difference. Because these are the kind of people we see at the gas station, at the supermarket, everywhere we go.
That's right.
So what is the difference that separates us? And I'm just saying, it's confusion. The enemy always want to keep us separated on different fronts. I might be there in my blue jeans, but you don't even know what I got in my pocket.
Exactly.
Well, for me, it ain't gonna be much, Gina, but I'm just saying, but normal people, you don't really know. Because millionaires don't really dress up that much, to be truthful with you.
They don't.
So let's keep our perspective.
Yes.
Not only on who we are, but who we are here to touch.
Absolutely.
And I'm talking to you out there, touch somebody in your family.
Touch somebody.
You got some cousins? Anybody got any Ned the winos in their family? Come on now.
Touch somebody.
Don't make me look at y'all like that. You already know some of us got some Neds in the family. And when we have our cook-ups and get-togethers, after 3 drinks, Ned, because you're going to hear him. But Mama was the kind of girl that would take us all, the big shots and the little fellas, the winos and the preachers, and put us all at the same table. And I don't know if these young ladies even remember yeast rolls. Those big old yeast rolls that they cut and fill with butter. Yes. Girl, Mama could give you a yeast roll, Gina, and throw it on your plate and put some syrup on it. And I saw heads of companies humble themselves as they ate that hot yeast roll with butter. So some people say you can kill more flies with sugar. You can catch more flies with sugar than you can anything else. And I'm saying the same thing.
Exactly.
Are you willing to open your arms and open your heart and be like Gina T today? Touch some people on the level that you're on. Fashion, Gina, you've been moving around the world on fashion. I just want to get a little bit of that out because when I call you the queen of Midwest fashion, because she's moving like that, she's traveling places. What are you seeing in different parts of the country as it relates to fashion that you might want to bring to Detroit, or you might want to aspire Detroit to?
I just went to New York Fashion Week, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
Wow.
And it's coming here too. It is. It's starting to grow. Somewhat a little overrated for me because I don't like standing in lines.
Okay, yeah.
But it's amazing that they stick together a lot out there. And we don't have that here. You got circles, little dots of circles in Michigan, and everybody has a circle. I wish we can all come together. I've been talking about this for years and years, on top of years. I wish we can come together and actually put something big on once a year. With all the producers that I know, that I see, that's starting or that, that's in the industry, if we can all come together, that will be something that I would love to see. Because in other areas, yes, they do. They come together a lot more. They dots is not as spread it out.
Right.
So I would like to see us in Michigan come together, put our monies together to do more things for our community.
Well, I'd like to take some type of commitment with that the TV station or the film industry, be able to get together behind projects like that where we can not just help advertise it, but be a part of it and film it out to the world, that it can, these type of things we're doing now, we're filming in Detroit, but we can stream them to the world,
and it can happen.
And that's
it
the
can
blessing
most
of
definitely
it.
happen. It's just we have to let some egos go.
Yeah.
If we let our egos go and really sit at the table, because you have different people that can do that. They can be mad at you, but guess what? We're gonna sit and talk about this business, though.
Right.
As and we'll talk about why I'm mad at you later.
Right. Come on in the door.
Come on in the door. And let's sit down. Let's try to figure out how we can feed our families. And that's what I love about Will Phelps. I just got to say this. I love that about him.
Okay.
And because he's been helping people feed their families for a long time.
I love it.
Including me. So it can happen because I've seen it happen. I do it. He do it. You do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, us being here today,
Yes.
it's a blessing.
Well, Will Phelps Global and the different players in the market, and I must say that I did bring it to him. I call him my big brother, R.J. Watkins, because he's presented that to me. And, I had this ear, and we were actually talking about putting together a big talent event, extraordinary.
Ooh, I'm ready.
And
I'm
we
on
have
the
a
team.
name. We have some things going on. But you know, to be able to present in that gamut of a show, definitely TV based, broad based, that you have fashion and you have the scene that's here and you have the different element, each element, you know, and in hip hop, yes. You guys gotta come clean. You know, this
Gotta come
TV.
clean,
If I gotta
that's
tell you,
all.
if I gotta tell you to get clean, that ain't the right show for you. There's other shows, but this show is for the world, TV based, broad based, and you know, I see that happening. You know, we're speaking into existence.
Speaking
What's
into
going on. But I'm
existence,
talking
that's
to
what
Gina.
I'm
I'm talking to
talking
some of my associates, and you know, I'm not going to say who's all going to be a part yet, but I can see that going on here in Detroit. Detroit's ready for it. And I remember Barry Gordy had Motown Review, which was, I mean, I was too young to actually see it, but it changed the course of the music industry for the world up to now, today, Motown, you know. But that Motown Review helped to do that, and I think as we open up the thing in Detroit, it's going to open that up, I think, for many different levels, because the music never left Detroit, and the fashion never left Detroit.
Never.
You can come here. I mean, they may be making 10 cents a month, but watch the Gators and watch the beats and watch the
Absolutely.
real fashion to come out,
That's
because
right.
people have it and they're willing to put it forward for the love of it. Deacon, can you give us a word, Deacon, before we let go? I just wanted to let them know how to reach you, and let them know that they can make it as a fashion model, whatever they want to do too.
Of course, indeed. I'm on Facebook by my government name, Dikema Price. I am on Instagram as Miss Dear Yvette. So, and you can always reach me through Gina. So, whatever her platforms is, if you're really trying to reach me
Okay.
for some positive stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's what we're reaching out for. I want to say, Gina, thanks for coming out and giving one more time how to reach you, one more time where the places out, the event. Let's get a full address and where they coming and how to get there.
Yes, so you guys will be coming to the Elks Ballroom right in Royal Oak, Michigan. Just put it in your MapQuest and it's going to come up. Or call me at 313-434-9597.
Okay, that's a black and white ball. We brought you live today, letting you know this is how we're doing it. When the show's over, maybe we can get some clips of video that we'll come back and go over it and let y'all see what was happening and have some fun. We might get some bloopers in there for you, but this is how we do it. Hey, look, you ain't got to be perfect. We just got to be there. But I think you guys are going to be amazed at what we're doing out here, and it's partying with a purpose. You know, what if you could reach out in these parties and touch some people? And don't y'all forget to register to vote. And I mean that. Get yourself up off that couch, move your feet through the thing, like my daddy used to say, boy, you better get moving, and you know, let it be what it is. We love you guys. You've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV, and until next week, I say peace. Shout out to Veronique Chantel out there, and everyone else who wanted to come in with us and couldn't make it in person. Gina T stood in for y'all. Peace.
Okay, peace.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it